Sarada Mohanty, who is the Chairman and Managing Director of IREL India, which is a public sector utility. And the full form, of course, is, or the former full form, is Indian Rare Earths Limited. It should tell you what the company is engaged in. Mr. Mohanty, thanks so much for taking the time. Please help us understand the significance of this and where does the, I don't want to say problem, I want to say potential lie. Does India have sufficient reserves? Is it more about the capability of refining or processing it?
Yeah, thank you very much. I would take this in this way. If you see that this government of India, particularly in the PLI scheme, offers incentives of around 13 to 18% on incremental sales basis. But the rare earth permanent magnet, which is the essential for EVs, was also included in that list of 103 eligible that AAT automotive technology under the scheme in the 2021. However, nobody shown any interest in this, particularly for the rare earth permanent magnet motors, which is the essential for the advancement of all kind of technology like EVs, aerospace, defense, and your all kind of electronic equipments. So particularly capabilities is concerned, India is quite capable,
But
and
Mr.
IREL is the
Mohanty, good morning. Tamanna here. Sawal ye hai, I
good
mean,
money.
the point to understand is that do we have that many rarer deposits in
Yeah,
Indian
I'll tell
soil?
you. India is the third largest deposits in India in the world. However, we have not. Our rare earth is coming out of this monazite, which is radioactive. So for that, we are the third largest deposits. There's a process is cumbersome and complex, and it takes times from the mining to making of this rare earth oxides. And oxides too, it requires to have metal alloys and then magnets.
So do we have
So
the technical capability right now, or will we have to build it? Will we have to import some of that capability, because you will need the machines, the technology, and the personnel who know how to do this?
So particularly up to the rare earth oxide, this upstream IREL is quite capable of doing it. From this midstream particularly, which was open since 2020-21, but that segment is never came up in the country because of there was a this disability gap because the Chinese price and Indian price was different. So as far as this capability is concerned, technology gap is there from for the magnet making. So this making of the metal to alloys and to magnet making, this area is missing. The technology is available, and there are so many countries it is there, like Japan is there, and Korea, as well as this German. This technology can be provided by them. And although country is having the technology, but that is not economically viable as far as this commercial scale is concerned.
Okay, Mr. Mohanty, in areas in the past, and I know this is the case, what, 40 years back, if you were talking about even a simple cylinder, and may not be exactly the same comparison, but then if you talk about the valve that went on the cylinder, India didn't have that technology. It was brought in from outside. The government facilitated and gave this technology very cheap to a lot of companies that manufactured this. The question is, does the government do something similar in this case, make it cheap for companies to produce and refine and eventually make these magnets? One. Two, apart from IREL, how many companies are capable of operating in this space currently in India?
Particularly as far as this magnet is concerned, this technology is, you are talking about the technology outside China. So what has happened is the price of an NdPr oxide, which is the feed material for this magnet making, we are at par with China. Then the making of the metal, suppose this price of NdPr oxide is around $65 per kg. So and China is also $65 per kg, and IREL is producing and selling it at $65 per kg. But if you take to the next level of making of metal, where the metal price in China is $78, this metal price in India is around $102. So this $24 gap is because of this heavy subsidy given by the Chinese government. So this visibility has to be coughed up by this scheme. This scheme is a unique scheme, and it is end-to-end to make India self-reliant. Technology is not an issue. There are certain companies already there.
Yes.
They are coming up. So technology is not an issue.
Got it, sir. By when do you think we will have the first fruits of this incentive, sir?
That will be there. Actually, the scheme is for 7 years. Out of that, 2 years gestation period is there from the letter of award. I think third year, there are scheme is also having the incentive for those who can make it fast track. First year, 20%, and second year, if they can able to produce, it will be 10% incentive. Further incentive will be given.
No, but technically, how much time does it take? Suppose someone wants to start doing this tomorrow and has the capability and the capital and everything. How much time does it take to actually have a viable rare earth magnet?
2 years down the line.
Okay, 2 years down the line. Do you see huge participation potentially of private sector companies, Mr. Mohanty, to really make this a success?
Yes, this sector is all participation is expected from private as well as all government sector also.
Which are the
So in
government
that,
companies which would be able to participate in this?
I don't know whether other government entities will be interested in. Even IREL can participate.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, Mr. Mohanty, just one quick follow-up there. So the fruits will come in 2 years, but relative to the requirement, what proportion of the requirement will this incentive satisfy?
Currently, the magnet requirement is around 4,000 ton. This NDFE boron magnet. If you see the entire magnet import to India will be around 54,000 ton. But it includes your ferrite magnets as well as this alnico magnets. So, and magnet is not imported to the country as magnet. It gets embedded to the product and gets imported.
Sure.
So on that basis, if you see NDFE boron magnet, which is the neo magnets we are talking about, that magnet will be requirement currently is 4,000 ton, and looking at 2030, it will be doubled.
The requirement will be double. Okay, Mr. Mohanty, we'll leave it at that. I think we'd love to come and have a more detailed conversation with you. Hopefully at a facility that we can shoot with our cameras. There's so much curiosity about how this rare earth looks and how this magnet looks. So we'd love the opportunity to do that.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.